Hey everyone, it's Jonathan. Welcome to the second of our four-part series ranking all the animated films of 2024. If you missed the previous episode, this year I'm doing things a bit differently, and instead of one podcast with Katie Fabric ranking all the animated movies we saw last year at once, I invited several creators to join me for a mini-series giving their own favorite films from 2024. Last time, Trivial Theater, Mark Brown and I gave our top 3 favorite films, and this time I'm joined by Stanford Clark and Rachel Wagner. My original idea for this series was one mega podcast with everyone's segments all in one episode, so since I'd already given my top 3 in the previous episode, I decided to just let Rachel and Stanford give theirs. This series evolved as I recorded, so the format changed a bit after this episode, plus I actually started trying to fill in some blind spots, so I do have a different list next time, but I did record this one not long after the previous episode, so if you missed that one, my top 3 is still Transformers 1 at number 3, Inside Out 2 at number 2, and The Wild Robot at number 1. Next time I'll be joined by Katie Fabric for our top 5 ranking, but until then, here are Rachel Wagner and Stanford Clark. So, thanks for joining me. Do you guys want to start out by talking about some of the more obscure and or underrated ones? They're not necessarily in your top 3, they're just ones you think deserve more love than maybe they're getting from the animation community at large.
Yeah. So there's a couple that I'll just mention real quick. The Big City Greens movie was actually really solid and fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah,
Good call,
yeah,
Rachel. That one
yeah.
was fun. Rachel had me watch that too, and I thought it was fun.
Yeah. I'd never seen the show before. I enjoyed it.
Right, likewise. But
Yeah.
you don't need to really to enjoy the film, didn't you think,
Agreed.
Rach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one is on my list to watch. I actually have seen the show. I love the show, so I
Oh,
need
you'll
to
love
watch
it
the
then.
movie.
Yeah, I think you're gonna really enjoy it, John. It's really fun.
It's really
Okay.
solid. I think Orion in the Dark got buried, but was actually like pretty clever and solid and deserved better than it got. I actually liked a little movie called The Night Before Christmas in Wonderland. It was a merging of Christmas and Alice in Wonderland. I love the animation. It was pretty clever. That one was fun. I thought the Transformers one was actually pretty good.
See, that's
Pretty well
mine.
done.
That's my
Yeah.
one and only on this kind of bonus stuff was the Transformers. I think Rachel, you probably were the one who recommended it.
Yeah. It's
me,
good.
and
It's a good story.
It's really, the story is
Yeah.
terrific, and you kind of can't believe it.
I've never been like I don't think I've seen any other Transformers movie in full.
Well, and
But that one was like so. It was recommended to me, and it was so much better than I expected it to be. I
Yes!
really liked that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
You know,
really good.
this, as I said, the story was strong, terrific vocal cast, interesting animation. You know, I thought that the environments were cool, and the Transformers themselves were cool, and I was surprised that it was solid.
Yeah. I thought it was a really good year for animation, actually. I had a lot that I really Mars Express. This was a very well done little sci-fi in the vein of Ghost in the Shell, kind of your sci-fi mystery. We watched it, talked about it.
We watched that, didn't we, Rachel? We did that for indie kind of obscure animation. Yeah, I liked that one a lot too.
It was good. I liked the Wallace and Gromit sequel. I thought it was entertaining.
Yeah, see, I wanted to put that on the list, and I was not sure because since we didn't get to see it, at least non-critics didn't get to see it January 5th in the US.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It's a hard one. Also, The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Looney Tunes. I wasn't sure because it was on the Oscars list.
2024 Oscar list, but we didn't get to see it until February?
2025. Yeah. So, but I loved it. I thought it was
Oh my gosh,
fun.
I love that movie so much.
Oh, yay. I don't think we talked about it. So that's good to hear. So, yeah, all of those. And like I said, I thought it was a pretty good year for animation in general. There were a lot that I liked to love. So that's always good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I figure if somebody wanted to talk about Wallace and Gromit or Looney Tunes, that's fine because they were kind of, I don't know, a gray area since they came out in different places and different times. I didn't get to see them until 2025, so for my list, they won't be included, but
right,
if somebody else
same
wants to.
for me, John. I really wanted to put them in my top 3, actually, but I thought, I'll leave them off since I technically didn't get to see them until this year.
Yeah.
I'll save them for my list for next year, but anybody who wants to recommend them, they are very good and worth
Oh,
talking
they're
Yeah.
about.
terrific. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the top three. Rachel, do you want to give your first recommendation for your third to best?
Well, my number three, I had to go with our recent Best Animated Feature Oscar winner. I actually got the chance to interview against. It was my interview that made the big difference. In the scope of this. No, I'm just kidding. But is Flow. I have as my number three. I What a sweet, beautifully animated, incredible film, and it's just so exciting that in this day and age one man on his laptop can make something that competes with Pixar, DreamWorks,
Disney.
Disney.
Hmm.
That's exciting. That's very, very exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
No.
agree.
that one is I have not seen yet. I will definitely be watching it before I make my final ranking list before I put this episode out. I pre-ordered it ages ago. It still hasn't arrived.
Oh.
If it doesn't arrive, I'm going to have to sign up for a month of Max. Or I guess it's now back to being HBO Max. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Right,
I
it's
can't keep
HBO
track.
Max. I rented it on Fandango at home is what
Okay.
I ended up doing to watch because yeah, I missed it
It's
in the theater.
it's worth it
I
for
loved
kids.
it too. I've
Yeah.
got it's in my list too. I have it a little higher,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And it's just cool that we live in a day and age where not only is that possible that somebody can do that. I mean, he made it practically by himself. Like just with I think there is a co-director on credit, but he was like there's even
I'm so shocked seeing
he's
the credits.
he's a very entertaining Twitter follow. I recommend if you're still on there, check that out. He's always posting like him at an airport, like working on his latest film, on his laptop. You're like, that is so cool. And so he's a very cool guy. And we not only covered Flow, but we also covered his previous film Away, which we both really enjoyed. So he's just very
Yes.
talented, and I
So
love
talented.
the fact that the Academy is not only nominated, but now has been celebrating sort of more artistically ambitious films
Yeah.
in the last 4 years. We've gotten Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, we've gotten Boy and the
Yes.
Heron, we've gotten Flow. Like that's very exciting.
Yeah, I think so too.
I hope that keeps up.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like they're paying attention to the category.
It's
Yeah.
it's
You know?
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. And everything you said, Rachel, what a beautiful, beautiful
Yeah.
movie.
It's like
Yeah.
a very relaxing movie Flow. You can just put it on and just be like, oh,
And just a visual delight.
yeah. And like the thing that because Pixar the last 20 years has been kind of obsessed with realism,
Mm,
making everything look as real as possible for most of their films. There's a few exceptions, like Turning Red had more of an anime style to it. But for the most part, they've been really kind of fixated on realism, making water look really real. Even in this Elio, their big thing was like, we made sand look real. Like, oh my gosh, like nobody cares, Pixar. And it's what I liked about this is that there is realism. It's immersive, but you still feel his artistry, his ambition, who
Yeah.
he is as an animator on there. It still looks like an artist made it.
Yeah, exactly. I just felt like I was in the museum, in
Yeah.
this beautiful museum, just looking at this lovely art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching, John. Let me just hear what you think about it. I thought it was terrific.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
loved
would
it.
definitely be seeing it before I finalize this episode.
And check out my interview with Gintz.
Yeah, Rach, I
Yeah,
need to go
It's
do
really
that.
cool. Yeah. So
Okay, what is your third, Stanford?
So my number three is The Wild Robot
yeah.
Okay.
from DreamWorks. Again, just another stunning film. I had some issues with some of the story stuff, but the visuals and the theme and the emotion of it all just elevated it. It's it's such a good, I thought such a good film.
Love it.
And I, I really am impressed with the output as of, from the most part from DreamWorks. I mean, I think that like I love the Bad Guys. I'm really excited for Bad Guys 2. I hope it's as fun as as the first one. But
Yeah.
the Wild Robot was something I thought really special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they have really been elevating themselves, even
yes,
like you said, I said with Orion in the Dark, like these ones that are seemingly dropped, like I think have value. I don't know. They're just really at an interesting place in the studio. It's very exciting.
They are. I like that they're branching out beyond what they were known for. They're making
Yeah.
more
yes,
diverse in look. Like they don't
Yeah.
all look the same, and I think that's really
yeah.
cool.
I agree, John. I think that's one of the strong ones. Even
Yeah.
I didn't see Dogman and some of these other things,
It's
that
true.
they've done. I haven't seen in the past, but I still feel although they're going for a really distinctive visual style.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. I think part of it is because they have these different branches all over the world
Right,
that are
right.
making, so
Yeah.
that's part of the
Making
reason
these,
you see the difference, because the Canadian ones the Chinese ones look a certain way. So that's exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for now, Wild Robot is my number one. We'll see where Flow ends up going if it overtakes it, but Wild Robot was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah. It's my number one as well. I loved it so much. I really loved the whole message about nurturing and how that the robot nurturing this goose, that it can't help but change her fundamentally, even though she's a robot. Like the power of like investing yourself in another creature, you know. I
Hmm.
just thought that was so beautiful as somebody who like doesn't have children myself, like that I can feel sort of ostracized from nurturing and that whole sort of part of humanity, you know, like I don't get to participate in that. I don't have um and sometimes even the some of the attempts to include me can feel a little patronizing, and this just felt so like authentic and lovely and beautiful.
yeah. It was so authentic. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
And I also appreciated the fact that they didn't feel the need to dreams workify it. Like all of the side characters were all subtle and soft and like not
yeah.
there was no like
No
modern
fart jokes.
quipping, yeah,
Yeah,
or like Twitter jokes or or
yes.
anything like that.
Yeah, those get old.
Yes. Because even Moana had a Twitter joke. You remember that?
Yeah,
Yes. I love Moana, but that part I roll my eyes every time.
exactly.
So I appreciate that they kept it pretty grown up. Like they really didn't kidify it hardly at all.
Yeah.
It's great. Beautiful animation, beautiful music.
Oh, the
Yes.
music too. Yeah, it was everything. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was such a great big screen experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, my number two is where I have Chicken for Linda. We talked
Oh,
about this.
okay.
Rachel and I was tempted to put it on there too because this one I watched it was in 2024, but then when I saw it came out in 2023, I was like, oh, should I include Chicken for
Oh
Linda or
yeah.
not?
It might have been in France. It been put out in 2023. That's true. But it was for, I think the Academy considered it in 2024. I could be wrong. But beautiful little film. Another example of this guy, Sebastian Ladenbach. He basically made it on his laptop like with his artistry and his drawings. And I mean, that's so cool. Him and there's a co-director, but like it was made basically in his like apartment working on it, you know, like that's super cool.
It's so cool, and it's got such a distinct visual style
Yes. Yes.
that made it, and also just great storytelling. Right, it just made it
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to watch. It is such a sweet film.
Yeah. Really good story. It's if you have the Criterion Channel streaming service, it's I believe still on there. So people you can watch it if you have that. But it's about a little girl and her mother is like not a good cook. And her father's died and her mom accuses her of taking her ring, I think it was, It's been a bit since I saw it.
Yeah,
Sorry. But,
I think it was her Raining Rachel. Yeah.
and then she finds it and realizes, oh my gosh, I made the mistake. I accused the daughter. It really wasn't her. I accused her. And so she says, I'll make you whatever you want to make. I will cook for you, which is like a big deal because she sucks at cooking. And she says, I want you to make me chicken and peppers because that's the meal her dad would make. And so the whole movie becomes them racing all around Paris trying to find all the ingredients for chicken and peppers. And it's charming and beautiful and just great. It's really good.
It's kind of like a screwball comedy.
It is.
With a big heart, you know?
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got some romance in there with this
Yes.
police officer that they meet, and it's really cute.
I need to see that one.
It's not one of those artsy films that's like pretentious. This is very,
Or that like takes a weird serious turn in the third act. Or something. It's,
right. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Really, really a delight.
It's very cute.
I saw a trailer for it, but I never saw it, so I need to put that up on my list.
Yeah, it's still on Criterion Channel. So if,
good. Okay. Because I think that's where I watched it too, Rachel.
Yeah.
Again, per your recommendation. But yeah, we did a fun episode on that on indie/obscure animation.
Yeah, I think we did Chicken for Linda and Robot Dreams.
Yeah, and Robot Dreams. Yeah, because I was thinking about those two, but I was all messed up with the release year.
Yeah, because Robot Dreams would be 2023, but it wasn't released really until 2024.
But we didn't see it in the U.S. till 2024.
If I was including Robot Dreams, that'd be number one.
Oh,
I love that movie so much.
Yeah, Robot Dreams is
so
excellent.
good.
It's an excellent film.
I have seen that one.
What a time to be an animation fan. Oh,
I know, right?
So exciting.
So great.
That one was one where we got to the end and I was like, I hope they do a sequel to this. It felt like it needed more. It kind of just stopped.
I know, I wanted more.
Yeah, I could have used more. I could have more.
Yeah. Great film.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Flow. So
okay.
Just everything that Rachel said.
Beautiful, immersive, peaceful.
Yeah, I definitely need. I need to see that one. I've been looking forward to that one. Like, I keep hoping that they will mail me my Blu-ray, but I'm just gonna probably just break and give me.
Seriously, yeah. What a bummer.
Yeah, that's weird.
I got an update that said it was shipping this week, but like last year with Thelma, I kept getting updates that said it was shipping, and then it kept pushing and pushing, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. Because I did the same thing with Thelma, because I never saw it in theaters, so I was like, instant pre-order. I'll watch it as soon as I get it, and then it took forever to show up.
Huh. That's weird.
Well, we know you're number 1, Rachel, so
yes. What
is your number 1, Stanford?
My number 1 is Inside Out 2.
Okay. That one I have at number 2 for now. We'll see what happens when I watch Flow, but right now it's right up there.
That movie just really, really worked for me. And just, again, I thought, I love the Pixar animation, love kind of revisiting with these characters, getting new ones, even though it also maybe seemed a little out of place or that they were unnecessary within the framework that was set in the first film. But I liked the approach so much, and I liked how they integrated Riley, the human characters. Clearly, she's really the main character, right? I mean, maybe you could still think it's Joy, but
yeah,
I thought Riley's story, the way that they did it just really worked for me. I just thought this really felt like adolescence, and such an interesting way to interpret it.
Yes,
and I was so entertained. I think that's the one thing, because I think I was worried that there were parts I was going to really dislike, or some things we're going to completely disagree with, but I think I smiled from beginning to end. I had a ball and thought it was just a very well made film. I loved it.
Yeah, it was so much better than I was fearing that it was going to be. I was afraid it was just going to be another cash grab. Like, we want a sequel because the first one did well.
No, exactly.
They did such a good job. I was nervous about adding new emotions, like how are they going to incorporate these and make it work, but it did. They made it
I
make
thought
sense.
it did. Yeah, it made sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they did such a great job with that.
Yeah, my expectations were nervous about it, and I had, some complaints, but overall, what they needed to get right, they got right.
Yes.
For Inside Out 2, the emotion, the struggle of Riley and her friends, that is such a true thing, especially those middle school years. It really was smart what they did with that. I still have like some complaints about the fact that they have embarrassment, fear, and anxiety. That's like very similar. I feel like it's redundant. But anyway, so it wasn't perfect for me, but it was entertaining and it was better than I expected. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, yeah, I think I put it at number one too, because it was probably just the film experience that I just enjoyed the most. As I mentioned, I just got the smile from
Yeah,
beginning to
totally.
end, and it didn't stop. So I was grateful for that. I'm grateful for that.
It was a lot better than I expected. It really was.
Yeah, it was great. I even went to the theater with someone who, unbeknownst to me, had never seen the first one. I told him he needs to fix that, but he loved it. Even though he hadn't seen the first one, he loved it. So
Oh, good.
it
Okay,
works, I guess, even if you haven't seen the first movie.
that is good. And I guess there's enough of there's enough of a recap, right, at the beginning or whatever that you kind of
Yeah,
get the gist.
the world is easy enough to understand that it does
Yeah.
make sense. So, yeah. Okay, well, thanks for doing these with me. I thought it would be great to get a lot more perspectives than just a couple people. But I realized my way of doing it was getting to be too time consuming, so I figured I won't be able to watch a ton of movies. It'll be good to get the experiences of everyone and get a wider array of recommendations this way. And so far, everybody has had very different lists, and I wouldn't have gotten Chicken for Linda from other people.
Yeah.
It's one that it's on my radar, but kind of off to the edge, so I need to move that up on my to watch list.
It's
Yes.
it's really cute. You'll like it.
Rachel always has great recommendations. always grateful for Rach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, until next time, do you guys want to let people know where they
Thanks.
can find you if they'd like more from you, Rachel?
Yeah, you can find me at Rachel's Reviews all over the place and also at Hallmarkies Podcast. And so check it out.
And Stanford?
I have a movie podcast called Movies Past and Present. You can find me at moviespastandpresent.com. I'm also on Instagram. My handle is at moviespap, as in past and present.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, John.
Thanks for listening to iHeart Animation. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and follow my co-hosts as well. My link tree and all of our links will be in the description below. If you want more of my content, all my podcasts are available on YouTube as well as most podcast platforms. If you enjoyed this show, check out one of the other podcasts or check out my Patreon for bonus and extended episodes you won't find anywhere else. We'll be back soon with another brand new episode, so thanks for listening and we'll see you next time.